Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Joni from the blog simplelivingmama.com, and in today's video we are going to be doing our review of My Father's World writing skills for today. This is level A. Hey guys, so I am excited to do this review for you. I have kind of gone back and forth over the past few years on whether or not I wanted to use writing skills from My Father's World. In the past, I used The Good and the Beautiful, and I've talked in different videos about why we decided to switch away from The Good and the Beautiful, and I just decided to use mostly all of My Father's World recommendations this year for all of my kids. So both my 4th grader and my 6th grader started with Writing Skills for Today Level A. This program is used twice a week, so you do 2 lessons per week. This one workbook lasts the entire school year. There are 12 units involved in it. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to read to you guys what exactly this curriculum is all about. Okay? Because I know that there's been a little bit of confusion, different expectations from parents when it comes to this particular curriculum and the way that My Father's World teaches writing and composition. So let's just get started with what exactly kids are going to be doing in this particular program, starting with level A. And that's all I have experience with right now is level A. I will be doing level B with my 5th grader next year, but we're going to go with level A. So it says, Writing Skills for Today is designed to provide a grounding in the process of communicating thoughts in written form. We recommend level A for grade 4 or for older students who are just beginning the Writing Skills for Today series. Note, this series is written for homeschool but is easily adapted for classrooms. This writing program has been designed to start with very simple directions. Students will find that the work will get harder as they progress. They should expect to get better at writing as they practice. Lessons are easy to teach and do not require preparation. Sit with the student, read the lesson together, and discuss anything that is not clear. Remember, composition is a skill that is learned over time. Do not set unrealistic expectations. The writing lessons in this level are designed to develop skills in 4 categories: basic writing, creativity, organization, and description. Plan to complete 2 lessons each week. The lessons in the book are for 1 year. So, first thing I want to make clear with this particular program is your child is not going to be writing essays by the end of this program. Or shall I say by the end of this particular workbook. It's just basically just an introduction to writing and composition. Now, I have looked at, I think it's called Writing with Skill, which is what I'm going to be using with my 7th grader. And, you know, there are 3 different levels of writing skills for today. And then once a child is in 7th grade, they start writing with skill. Writing with skill really picks up on more of the essay writing, the analysis, and all of that stuff that you may be expecting to see right here in this book. You're not going to see that here. This is a gentle introduction. This is just to help children begin to learn how to write creatively, how to organize their thoughts, and all of that stuff. So yes, your child is not going to be writing analytical essays when they finish level A, just so you know. Okay, now you will see I didn't necessarily check mark all of these off because I would sit with my kids and go over their writing with them, and I knew that they were understanding the assignments. So technically you're supposed to go back and either check off whether they completed the skill or if they still need more experience with the skill. I did start that, but I didn't keep up with it. Maybe next year I'll get a little bit better with that. But anyway, you will see that in Unit 1, they're working on following directions. The skill area is basic writing. Unit 2, sentence and paragraph control. Skill area is basic writing. Unit 3, write and rewrite a sentence. So they're going to be doing stuff like writing a simple sentence, making a simple sentence more complicated, connecting a number of complicated sentences to make a story. It's very basic, very It's kind of a slow progression, and it's very basic. Unit 4 is called My Friend. They're working on description, being more descriptive with their writing. Unit 5, Point of View, working on creativity. Unit 6, What did you do today? They're working on organization. Unit 7, they're writing about furniture, different furniture in their rooms. They're working on organization. Unit 8, Out the window. They're going to look out their window and they're going to describe what's outside their window. So they're working on description. Unit 9 is when they write a very short story. That's creativity. Unit 10, they're going to be describing their room, working on description. Unit 11, how people move when they talk, description. And then we have Unit 12, story events, working on organization. Units 13 and 15, they're going to be telling a story, creativity, planning the telling of an event, supplying the details to the event, telling the parts of the event in order, maintaining a point of view. And then Unit 14, liking the character, which is creativity, understanding that all characters and stories are not liked by all readers, creating characters who will be liked by your readers. So this is an introduction to writing. They do have a spelling list, so if you are noticing that your child is frequently misspelling words in their writing, then you would record those here, as well as any problems that you're seeing in your child's writing. There is a place to record that so that you understand all of that stuff. Okay, they have their writing guidelines. It tells you how the guidelines help us communicate better. And this is something for the kids to read so that they understand. Skip a line after the title of your paper. Do not skip a line between paragraphs. Do not try writing humor until you've studied it and really know the difference between being funny and being corny. And never write the end at the end of your composition. It just gives you different guidelines and different things for the kids to follow. And then it shows you grading options. And then Unit 1 is following directions. And they just begin writing a simple 2-word sentence. And one of the things at the end of each unit you will find is a progress report where the child actually figures out their own progress. So they'll say, this is the best sentence I wrote. They'll put down the best sentence I wrote. This is the reason it is the best. Then they write why it's the best sentence. Then I made this mistake and this is what I learned to help me avoid making the mistake again. And then this is the sentence showing how I fixed the mistake. So they are self-correcting. When you go over the assignment with your child, they will see where they made a mistake and then they will learn how they can correct that particular mistake. Okay, so we got through almost the entire book. We didn't finish Unit 14 and 15, I believe. But for me, I felt like it was a good introduction to writing. I felt like my children were able to organize their ideas, learn how to describe things, learn how to make their sentences more complicated. It was a good basic introduction. What I did with this particular workbook is I had the kids complete all of their, basic things here in this book. And then when they would actually write their paper, which, like I said, it's not a formal essay or anything like that, but they would get to the end of the lesson and then they would have to write their story. So here's an example right here. I would have them do this on the computer and then we would print it and save it in their writing binders. So it says put all of your writing together for your final copy, check your punctuation and spelling, and then it tells them how to set up the paper. And we would just use Word, a simple word processing program, and then print it out. And then I would go over everything, everything with the kids. So if you are teaching older kids, this is not the curriculum for them. This is not going to get them prepared for high school level writing or anything like that. This is a great introduction starting in 4th grade to get your kids learning how to organize their thoughts, how to make their sentences more complex, how to use description in their writing, and also how to sort of go back and analyze their stuff, their writing after they have finished it, and then correct any mistakes that they made. So we are going to be continuing on with writing skills for today with my 5th grader. My 7th grader, like I said, is going to be using writing with skill. And I'm excited to see how much they both progress with those 2 different programs with their writing. I think that they're doing a really good job so far. I've seen lots of improvement in both of my kids. And my 3rd grader, he's not ready for writing, so we're not moving him into that yet. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more homeschooling and homemaking videos. We are doing lots of homeschooling videos right now because it's almost time to start the new school year. So I have a lot more homeschooling videos coming out in the next few weeks, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.